Game 1 out of 2. Let's kick it.
And 30 seconds, people.
Fair enough. Coming up. Moving along, right. Let's go, people.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. Pacta sunt servanda, pulvis et umbra sumus.
Okay, let's light this sucker. To begin with, I could eat a whole mother goose. I'm doing a lot of statistical breakdowns of nursery rhymes and organizing them by category.
Wow.
First, I put Hickory Dickory Dock and other rhymes about clocks on this timeline. Now, which nursery rhyme info would not fit in my pie chart? You know, my chart featuring nursery rhymes with pies in them. Old King Cole smokes his pipe and listens to Fiddler's 3, but there's no mention of pie anywhere in his rhyme.
That's true.
Also, I'm working on this bar graph, which includes all nursery rhymes that feature people drinking in bars.
Oh, and you're late, too.
Here's a good one. Pimp my carriage. Hey, ever watch MTV's Spring Break coverage? I keep it T-voed and watch it every Tuesday. This week I'm watching Spring Break 2010 where they wrap a guy and a girl up in a fantasy burrito. Anyway, if MTV did a show about Amish people called MTV's Room Springa Break, what would you hear in an episode? Room Springa is an Amish tradition where teens get to experience the outside world before deciding to choose the Amish lifestyle as an adult. And once they realize the outside world is made up of MTV shows like Pranked, The Hills, and 16 and Pregnant, they gladly return to the Amish lifestyle.
It's you and me. 3.
Here's what I like to call Heather Has Two Motherlands.
To order them as in to see if you are right. Question.
Okay, this one's super easy if you ask me, but I'm contractually obligated to throw in an extra $1,000 for a correct answer. Here we go. Place these Russian dolls in order from oldest to youngest. Anna Kournikova, Anton Chekhov, Mikhail Gorbachev. Anton Chekhov, the playwright, was born in 1860, Mikhail Gorbachev, the politician, in 1931, and Anna Kournikova, the tennis player, in 1981. That earned you an extra $1,000. This also just so happens to be the order from least attractive to most attractive.
In Quattro, everybody Quattro. Hey.
How about Pain in the Slash? Because he's been killing the longest, which of these serial killers is closest to being able to retire and collect his serial killer pension?
Yep.
The iconic movie slasher starred in his first Halloween movie in 1978, earlier than any of these other characters. The serial killer pension is a pretty good one, $3,500 a month plus access to an anger management counselor, whom you may choose to murder. Here's one for you. Thank dog it's Friday. And stop panting, it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a breed of dog, a famous religious figure, or both. If it's a dog, press left on your plus control pad. If it's a religious figure, oh, you already know how to play. Fine.
I don't know.
Hey, you didn't do that bad. I'd almost be willing to say you're as smart as an extremely intelligent Yorkie. Almost.
Yeah, not too good.
Growing up, I had a dog that could walk on water. Well, actually, he just peed on the kitchen floor and then happened to stroll through it.
Okay, so I guess the third one was both.
I'm
I'm not too good with both.
And you got a decent score there.
Both, honestly.
Screw it up. Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And hint, hint, the wrong
answer of the game's still out there.
All right, let's get back to it.
Alright. Robot. 6 is a robot.
Next up, don't joke about that. You know, the more time passes, the more it's acceptable to make jokes about disasters. For instance, it's totally fine to make jokes about the bubonic plague. Bubonic plague. But it's not really funny to make fun of, say, the Iraq War.
The Iraq? Yeah, it's
With
me.
that in mind, considering the
Not hard to
timing
me.
of some of the world's most famous disasters, which of these tasteless jokes most merits a too soon response? The Hindenburg disaster occurred in 1937, more recently than any of the other disasters, thus really prompting the phrase, too soon. And you'll be seeing Oh the Humanity at the Zany Hut next Friday, where I'll be doing jokes like these that will be sure to offend you on multiple levels.
Oh, yeah.
Jokes!
Let's have it! Oi!
Take a stab at I like big halibuts. If a Subway footlong costs $5 and they come up with a new halibut sub that's as long as the USS Halibut submarine, which is 350 feet, then how much would you expect to pay for one? 350 multiplied by 5 is 1,750. Hooray for math!
Yup. Yep, 350, 700, 1,050, 1,400, and then 1,750. Yup. Look at chickens picking on a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Say hello to partly cloudy with a chance of space battles. Sorry, just a second. I want to listen to this speculative fiction weather report.
The weather today calls for continued desert heat across the entire planet with a 0% chance of rainfall. Also, there's a giant sandworm warning until the foreseeable future.
What fictional planet was that weather report for? Want to see the answer?
It's actually Arrakis.
Arrakis, the planet from the Dune books, movie, and miniseries, is a desert planet plagued by giant sandworms.
Hoth would definitely be Star Wars, but that would be
Satellite
snowy,
radio.
not heat.
Overall, trading in Wonderland was down today on the heels of the Cheshire Cat failing to obtain bailout money from the Queen of Hearts.
I don't know Caprica, though.
No,
Pandora,
that's the Avatar
anyone
that
paid
was
attention
named
to
after
that
the Greek
sponsor?
myth of Pandora's box.
But
And speaking of boxes that may or may not contain all of the world's evil, you've just won a mysterious box from Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. It's a box. Do whatever you want with it. But be warned, if you open it, there's an outside chance it may mean the end of the world as we know it. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
the part with sarsaparilla for me, it's about 9.
This one's called Tongue Twisters. And speaking of tongue twisters, which tongue twister would anger a copy editor? Unique means that something is one of a kind. Therefore, it's either unique or it's not, but nothing can be very unique. Although,
Unique New York is very
any
unique.
tongue
Unique
twister
New
would
York.
upset a copy
Yeah,
editor
that
if
would
they
be
are
my tongue
devoid
twister,
of any
yeah.
mirth or whimsy. Hold me, never let me go. Open wide for Thor! Your refreshment. Where would you find the rapper/actor you would have to mix with lemonade to make the drink named after golf legend Arnold Palmer? The set of NCIS?
Wait, sour.
Arnold Palmer is a drink made of half lemonade and half iced tea. And rapper/actor Ice-T plays a detective on Law & Order SVU.
He was also at a lemonade stand on a Geico
My
commercial
rap
as
name
well.
would probably be Ice Age, because after I dropped a rhyme, it'd probably be deathly quiet for thousands
Yeah, I was looking for
of years.
Law and Order, technically. Because apparently I have a 92-year-old grandmother that actually watches SVU.
Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. What do you teach? I hope you had a well-rounded education.
Yep.
Good luck.
Let's do it. Height. Be with you, the Force will. Bill Nye, the science guy. Wax on, wax off. Oh yeah, that's right. Rock on, brother Dewey. And the final score is...
That's the game! You came, you saw, you conquered. Always has to be about you, doesn't it? Look, winning is great and all, but being a good sport is more important. So you might have shown you know a lot already, but I hope you learned something today.
You don't know Jack!
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing? All right.
Tune in later tonight for the second game, because it will be longer than you expected. And if you think I'm psyching you out and doing it right away, then you don't know Jack! See you in the next game.